Hey guys, welcome. We're so excited to share this coaching opportunity with you. This is
I'm Laura Griffiths.
and I'm Audrey, and we're both part of our big team is Team Inspiration, and our personal team is Team Bossum Inspire. So, like I said, we're really excited to share this with you. Laura's going to start us off, and she's going to take the reins today, and we'll kind of just both chime in, but we'll go from there.
And we're sisters, too.
We are sisters, yes. All right, let's see if we can get this. Oh, there's a lot of things open.
I have no idea.
Oh, just desktop, I guess. There we go. All right, we're figuring it out. Still kind of new to the Zoom screen. Where's your...
Right there,
one?
yeah.
Okay, here we are, and then from the beginning.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are part of Team Beachbody. That is the big main company, and this is just basically the coach opportunity slideshow for you guys so that you can kind of see, understand where the company has come from and what we do as coaches. So this is just a little bit about me. I'm a mom. I have 3 kiddos, an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and 2 girls and a boy. And I still do photography just sometimes, and it's more just like on a like, I don't know, just a hobby type thing. But I used to cater. I used to do so many things, and I was just spreading myself really thin, just trying to have something for me, but it was just overwhelming, all the things that I was doing. I loved teaching exercise, though. I've always been really interested in fitness and nutrition, and I used to work at 24 Hour Fitness as a personal trainer, NASM certified, and it's just, I've always really had a passion for it. I want to be an example of health and fitness and just living a good lifestyle for my kids and my family. So right now I am a PTA mom, a dance mom, a soccer mom. I love to travel. This picture on the bottom, I'm holding a monkey, and we held parrots and stuff. I just went to Mexico with my husband and my baby. Anyways, but I love these programs. Size has been my absolute favorite. It's the dance program.
Really?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's definitely like, it's just been so fun. Like every time I was just so excited to get up because I'm like, yay, I get to do size. So that's kind of me. Do you want to say anything about you or?
Just in short, I was working at the hospital a couple of years ago, and I quit so I could be home with my kids because we kind of had a crazy household thing going on where my in-laws moved in with us, and anyway, it was just too much. And then I was home with my kids. About a year into that, my brain was like, I need something to do, and I came across this coaching opportunity, and I specifically watched a coach that's the Team Inspiration coach, and I thought, why not me? Like, look at how successful she is. Why not me? She's so similar to me. She has same kids as me. Like, it just hit home and rung true. So by her sharing the opportunity and her story, it just meant a lot, and it clicked with me. And so I started with 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack, and I had been plateaued for over a year, and my husband has never ever been consistent with exercise. And this whole past year he's killed it. I lost 6 pounds like it was nothing, and Dee lost 8 pounds in that first round of 21 Day Fix with Shakeology. And we've been drinking Shakeo ever since, and I just continue to learn and love that product and all the ingredients that are in it. It's just like amazing the amount of thought that they put into making Shakeology, and it's changed my life.
And we'll get into that in just a minute too.
Sweet.
Yeah. Also on that note, because you said you'd lost 6 pounds, and I'm down 40 pounds since we started.
Holla.
So yeah, kind of
fun.
Okay, so this is basically before Team Beachbody. So Beachbody started in 1998, and I don't know if you guys have heard of any of these programs, but I did Slim and Six. I did those Power 90s. My mom
You did Slim and Six?
I did. I
didn't know
have
that.
it. Yeah, I have Slim and Six. I know Alex with Slim and Six, our brother.
Oh, nice.
And Turbo Jam. I loved Turbo Jam. And then they launched Team Beachbody, where all of these customers that were loving the products actually could become coaches. And it's basically just sharing their journey. And so now, since Team Beachbody started, we've got Insanity. I mean, you can see all of these. Yeah, Insanity is my top one too. But it's just amazing, like everything that's come of, all the products that have come from Team Beachbody. And you can see Shakeology and the different vegan recipes for Shakeology, which is a plant-based protein instead of whey. The 3-day refresh, which I do every couple months. It's awesome. Like my sister loves T25. She really loves that one. Audrey started on 21-day fix. We're both doing PIO right now. It's just, so there's so many, I mean, there's really an option for anybody, any age, any fitness level.
And it's amazing because as you can see, the rate of them launching these products has tripled, quadrupled. It's 3 to 5 new products each year. So this year, just with us starting, we had a new Insanity come out, which is awesome because you can find people who already love Shanti and already love Insanity, and heck yeah, they're in for another round. So so you're seeing a return of customers, you're seeing new customers, and you're seeing new targets hit, like you said. But this year, so we had Insanity Max 30, then we had the 21-day Fix Extreme, and then we had Size, and in December, we have Hammer and Chisel coming out, which is the 21-day Fix, and the Body Beast guy, if you can see him right in the middle. He's all huge.
He's tough.
It's a combo program, which I am so excited for. I think that's going to be catered to how I like to train, because Autumn hits it great with the circuits, and then he hits it great with the weights. So it'll be fun. But yeah, continue.
Okay. This just shows the growth in the Team Beachbody revenue growth. And it's actually just 2014. So it's I think even from 2014, it doubled in a year, didn't it?
I don't know if that.
Or 2000. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
And then
they're $1 billion company now. Pretty exciting.
Okay, there we go. So this is the coaches' growth, and I know the coaches have doubled. So there's it's just incredible to see the growth in coaches, just because the whole point of Team Beachbody is to end the trend of obesity. And just the fact that there are so many people out there. I mean, when I go to my Instagram, it's like fitness, and I love it. It's so exciting to see.
Yeah, I think there's over 300,000 coaches now. And so, you might know a couple different ones that you're seeing in your Facebook feed and whatnot. But to think of there being over how many million in the U.S.? How many?
I don't know, but
yeah. So I mean, 300,000 is nothing compared to the amount of needs that's there. I mean, I don't want this to sound like a judgmental way, but everywhere I'm going now, I'm a Beachbody representative, and my son started preschool yesterday, and I would say 90% of those moms dropping off were obese, not even just overweight. They were obese, and it kind of hurts my heart that, and I'm glad I have an opportunity there to just build a relationship and whatnot, and maybe help at least a couple of them. But there is such a need, and it changes your life. I mean, from when you first started, I mean, obviously it was right after Eli was born, but your life gets changed when you feel comfortable in your own skin again and confident and healthy. I mean, you don't have anything if you don't have your health. So,
and that's another thing. You don't have to be fit to start coaching. The whole point of this is to share your journey. And so many times it's like me being a lot more overweight is more motivating to some people, because it's like, hey, if she can do it and my belly's like shaking and stuff, if I can do it, I know that that I'm inspiring someone else to do it too. And I'll get to my goal weight or whatever, but it's all about the journey, and everybody is on their own path. So cool. Basically what makes us unique is there's fitness and nutrition, the peer support, the coaches, this coaching. When people sign up, we are free. We're free coaches. And that's the cool thing, I think, is like you don't have to pay for us. You don't even have to pay for a program. You can go onto teambeachbody.com and sign up for a free coach, and you don't even need to buy anything. So I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, it's honestly, we've both personal trained in the past. You don't have to sell yourself. I mean, that's huge. You're there to help, you're there to encourage, and you're not doing sales. And this is literally the first time you see the full package. You get a free t-shirt when you finish a program, when you just enter in your results. I mean, that's awesome. Or stocks with size.
And then you enter your results, and you also, by entering your results, you're entering to win $500 daily. Like, it's just
$10,000 a month, up to the $1 million winner per year. So the rewards are there. The nutrition's locked in with Shakeology, and every program comes with a nutrition plan. Obviously the fitness, and then the peer support is what's so huge, that somebody cares whether you're hitting play every day. Like, you just don't see it anywhere else. It's so awesome.
And that's also what we do with our challenge groups, just being a part of the community within Facebook. It's all online. You get to do your workouts when you choose. You get to work when you choose. So super fun. He's so funny.
He's singing to us.
Yeah, he loves to sing. Okay, so here's Shakeology. There are over 70 superfoods in Shakeology, and that's what makes this shake so different from all the others. I know that there's a lot of protein shakes out there that they sell at GNC and stuff, but a lot of the ingredients, sometimes they just add those fillers, and every ingredient in Shakeology has been tested and is meant to be in there. 70 plus superfoods. So you're not just getting a protein shake, you're getting the healthiest meal of the day. Like, seriously. I love Shakeology because I have IBS, and my digestive tract or digestive system has never been more healthy than it is now.
I agree with that. Mine got thrashed with my second pregnancy, and it's been so much better. I was like throwing up once a month for almost a year, and then I started Shakeology, actually a year and a half, and then I started Shakeology, and I think I've only thrown up like twice in this past 10 months. And that was early on, like it was months ago.
Yeah.
So I really got healed by this, and that was the main big change, honestly.
My daughter also has constipation issues, and she'll be sitting on the toilet, and this is a little too much info, but she'll be sitting on the toilet and be like, I need a Shakeology. It's so funny, but I'm like, okay, I'll make you one. Awesome. It's just great that she knows that how much it helps. Sorry. Keep going. Here's this. Yeah, it's just awesome to know just how much it helps. And even though she's a kid, I have no worries about giving her this awesome drink. She's getting vitamins. She's getting the nutrients that her body needs. I also love the fact that it helps curb my cravings. There are antioxidants in there. There's probiotics that just help with healing your body and making your body feel full, so you're not sitting there wanting to munch all the time. So anyways, let's move on. There are many different flavors. As you can see, we've got the vegan, which is the plant-based proteins, and then also the regular chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, all of that, greenberry, and that's whey-based protein. So there's a lot of different options. My favorite is the chocolate or the chocolate vegan. There's not a huge difference in taste between the two, which was awesome. I was really happy about that. But with the chocolate vegan, you're just getting a different type of protein. And some people's bodies do better with whey, and some, every body is different. So it's just a matter of your preference. So, okay. So we've kind of talked about the fact that there is something for everyone. There's a program for everyone. This awesome thing came out where we do Beachbody On Demand, which is this digital access right here. You can stream as a club member. You can stream from anywhere. When you have the internet and you're a club member, you sign into your Beachbody account, and bam, you have like thousands of dollars worth of programs at your fingertip. And being a club member is only like $3 a week. It's just incredible. The amount of effort that Beachbody puts into making sure that everyone feels healthy and everyone has access to getting healthy and being fit. The 3-day refresh I kind of touched on a little bit, and it's just a 3-day cleanse. And so many people, I know a lot of coaches that do the 3-day refresh like monthly. I do it every few months, and it's not one of those cleanses where you're always rushing to the bathroom. It just basically cleanses your body of toxins. I think the first time I did it, I lost 8 pounds in the 3 days, and my body just is really good at holding on to things, like holding on to water and holding on to toxins and things. And so it's awesome that I can do that and just feel so much better. That was one thing as far as with my pregnancies. With my second, I had postpartum preeclampsia, and I seriously, I was like a balloon. I was like a beached whale. I'm not even kidding. I had to go back into the hospital because I almost died, and because there was water all around my heart, around my lungs. So my body just holds on to all of that. And I think within 2 days, I lost like 35 pounds of water once they put me on diuretics. But anyways, the 3-day refresh, for me, I feel like I'm cleansing all of that out. So it's really awesome. I love the equipment and the supplements down here. I seriously take, and they actually came out with a new performance line, which is awesome. Awesome. There's this recovery. Yeah. I use there's E&E right here, which I use that, and it's energy and endurance. But there's also a new one that's called Energize.
Yeah, and both of those are pre-workouts. You drink them like a half hour before. And I did it before one of my 90-minute soccer games. Did I tell you this? I was like, during warm-ups, I was like running everywhere. And I had to run back to the car, and my husband was in the car, and he's like, aren't you tired? Like, yeah. He literally asked me that because I was running everywhere and no one else was running yet. And he's like, you're going to get yourself tired. I was like, I'm good. I'm feeling fine.
I seriously, that's how I feel. Like even today during Fit Club, I felt like I could still run circles around everyone there, like even after the HIIT workout, you know? But yeah, it's just, they're all natural ingredients. I don't feel like I'm like shaky or anything like that.
Yeah, the energy, the caffeine's derived from guarana and green tea. And so it's safe and it doesn't give you jitters and no crash.
You just feel like when that kicks in, you're like, okay, it's go time. I'm ready. Woohoo! Yeah, so it's super fun to feel that energy and to do.
And I was such a cynic of it. Like I wasn't even going to try one of those because I just thought, hey, I'm good, you know?
Yeah.
And at Summit, when we went, a coach shared, she's like, oh, I use E&E every day. I was like, oh, okay. So she gave us like half the dose.
This was before our insanity workout.
For our live Shanti workout, I didn't even need a break. Like I was good the whole time. I was like, okay, I'm a believer. There's merit to this because I hit it harder. I was focused. Like, I know that that's what they say and said, but for real, like I hit it harder and you can train better with it. And in my game, I was able to run more, play better. Like it really made a difference.
Where
so.
usually you hit that wall where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm done. And then you kind of keep pushing through. I just never felt like there was that wall.
Yeah, in my game, in 90 minutes, towards the end, I started to get tired, but usually it's like at halftime, I'm like, oh, I have another. So it was good. It pushed me above and beyond.
So you guys saw some of these amazing results, and we saw like firsthand some of those awesome results, especially at Summit, the $100,000 winners.
We saw those. So they do two, a female and a male, right? Yeah, $200,000 winners for the full year, and it was cool. And they shared all the top 6 stories. So there were 6 women, 6 men left at that point.
Yeah.
And they shared all those stories, and you just like.
And each of them, even though they didn't win the 100,000, they still won 25,000 each. And then their coaches won,
which was cool. We didn't even know that.
Yeah, their coaches won. I think the $100,000 one, their coach won 25,000, and so then cool. The $10,000 ones, their coach won something, 10 or 5 or something. Anyways, we were like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yep.
So peer support. These are just a bunch of pictures from some of the awesome conventions like Summit. We've talked about Summit. It's basically a convention for coaches. And this past year, Summit was in Nashville, Tennessee. And we went. This was our first Summit.
And we'll be there again next year.
Yeah, it's going to be there at the same place. But seriously.
Oh, we already have our tickets.
For the super workout, there were 10,000 plus coaches on that main Broadway strip. And it was an incredible sight. I mean, it was just awesome. I mean, we're all working out with all of those celebrity trainers, Shaun T, Chalene Johnson, Sagi, Tony Horton, and it was all live, and it was so much fun. And anyways, so basically this is talking about what a coach does not have to be. I know that there's a lot of people that think, oh my gosh, I can't be a coach yet. I'm not fit. And I've already talked about that a little bit. Your journey is going to motivate people more than just being fit. Your journey and your personal story, that is what is going to draw people into you. So a coach does not have to be a nutrition expert. We both talked about being from backgrounds of personal training and stuff, but you do not have to have a background in any sort of personal training, NASM, or she has a degree. You do not have to be any of that. All you have to do is be passionate about getting healthy and wanting to help others get healthy. And you obviously don't have to be at your nutrition goals, because that's part of what you are showing people. And an experienced salesperson, because really I'm not a salesperson. A coach should be willing to share. And that's the majority of what coaching is, just sharing your own personal story and being proof that the products work. If you go into this and you're not even using Beachbody products, then obviously it's kind of like, well, what are you doing? If you go into it and have these stories, like we've talked to you both about our belief in Shakeology, and that is what is going to draw people into you, and to say, oh, what is this that you're drinking? Or what is this program you're doing? During Size, that's all I did was show clips of me dancing, which I'm not a dancer, but it was so much fun. And to see the response that people had from that. We went on a hike and just stopped right in the middle of our hike to bust out some Size moves.
It was fun.
It was really, really fun. And, hikers are passing and they're looking over like, maybe they started doing a little bounce in their step because they were having so much fun. Do you want to add anything to this?
I didn't. So, okay.
what a coach doesn't have to be versus what.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to add on her point with, people will like your stuff or comment, but I have had so many people come up to me behind the scenes just when they see me in person, and they're like, "Thank you so much for sharing what you're doing. Just from seeing someone hit it hard, I have lost 30 pounds." And I'm like, "You've never liked anything." I was like, "You're crediting me with this? Like, thank you. It's pretty cool." So it really isn't all just about Beachbody. It's about just everybody getting healthy and healthier and how you can help people. But along the lines of what is a coach, honestly, if you feel like you have a passion for fitness and nutrition, I think that this is a great fit. You don't have to have any type of certifications. You don't have to have any schooling behind you. Obviously, all of us have different skills and different experiences that make you you, and that's what makes it successful, is that we're all different. I graduated in sports medicine. Laura is a certified personal trainer and has a niche in photography. I have a niche with soccer because I play collegiate soccer. So just whatever you are, makes the formula for success, because you're going to attract people to you that are similar to you. So, but yeah, as far as the cells go, I actually did a video on people like, I've tried cells in the past, it's not for me. And it's so not. Like, there is a sales aspect to Beachbody, but guess what? They're pumping in millions of marketing dollars to do those cells for you. So like Laura said, we're sharing things, and yeah, at the end of the day, there is a sale that happens, and you're rewarded for it. You get a 25% commission. But you're not a salesman. Like, you're really not. You're sharing your journey. You're sharing these programs with people. You're sharing your healthy lifestyle, and that's how the sale happens. So
you're just drawing people into what you're doing. So okay, so some of the benefits, we've set our own work hours, and you can do this part-time or full-time. You can jump all in, or you can say, okay, I'm going to try this for a little bit. It's all up to you. And I mean, you've seen things where it's like the harder you push and the more benefit you will see. And that's totally true with coaching.
And they actually say, be here in a year. Like, because it takes people a while to trust you. Even with my full background of soccer, athletics in college, in the gym training, I have had so many like high school friends that I'm talking to now 10 months in that like reached out to me. Hey, what are these programs you're doing? And it's like, I know that they've been seeing my stuff since December. And so it takes time for that trust to build. It takes time for you to really feel like you know what you're doing. That takes at least 3 to 4 months. But even now I feel like, okay. So you have to give yourself a learning curve. And honestly, if you focus at part-time, you're going to see part-time growth. And I think that's what we've seen. We're not full-timers because she has 3 kids. One is a baby. I have 2 kids, and they're both under 4. And so I don't feel like I could do this full-time, at least until they're all into school. So, the growth is going to come. So if you're only doing an hour or 2 a day, it's going to be slow for you. But if you can allot the 1 to 2 hours, and then after a month or 2, once you feel more comfortable, allot a little bit more time, or whatever it is, you're going to see the growth come. And it's really exciting to see those momentum pushes with the business. So,
yeah, definitely. So basically commissions, Audrey mentioned the 25% commission.
Look at that sultry blonde. Oh my word.
But there are different levels in the company. There's trips that you can earn, Success Club trips. We are going to Summit again next year. We seriously bought our ticket like while we were at Summit this past year, just because it was so amazing. There's no way I would pass that up again.
And we were brand spanking new coaches when they came around with the cruise opportunity for next year. So we really didn't know. We just didn't invest in it because we didn't know where we'd be. We didn't know what to expect even really.
Yeah.
But you better believe next January when they release where the Success Club trip is, or if it's another cruise, whatever they're doing with it, I'm going to buy in. So you buy in, and then what happens is through your hitting your goals monthly, you end up paying it off just by hitting your goals. Hitting Success Club is what it's called. And so although you put in, gosh, was it even just a $300 down payment or something? So it's a pretty low down payment. Anyway, it just works out to reward you in so many ways. Monthly, they have rewards that they give for hitting your goals.
They actually give you,
so fun.
They give you customers too, which is really cool. If you hit a certain Success Club, which is Success Club 5, they will give you a customer. If you're a certain rank, they will give you a customer or 2 customers or whatever your rank is. So it's really cool. That I really love that aspect because I was so nervous about, well, what if I don't get any people to do this or this, you know? And it's just awesome to know that they're always trying to help you grow. So, learning and personal development, that one has been huge. Personal development has been really huge in just how I even look at myself and just trying to be a better person. And I think that is the main thing that I have gotten from Beachbody as far as just my own personal growth. I'm definitely not the same person I was 10 months ago, 11 months ago when we started. I've suffered from depression, and I know that drinking Shakeology and doing these personal development, like reading personal development or listening to awesome podcasts, I know that has helped me as far as when I do get down, I bounce back really quickly now, whereas before it may have taken a couple days or
that's true
or something. So
I can attest to that.
Anyways,
personal development. Like she said, I'm a better person this year than last year, and more hopeful. And I just loved a quote that was like, 2013 me is like terrified of 2015 me, and I love it. And it's so true. That's kind of how I feel. And I think also just that Beachbody has offered this type of growth. It's mind-blowing to me that people don't want to do it because it's making you a better you through the personal development, like allotting that time. It's making you healthier because that's on your to-do list. They call it the 3 vital behaviors. So every day you're doing personal development. Every day it is part of your job to do your workout and drink Shakeology. Holla, like count me in. And then the other part of it is inviting people to join with you. And so, I mean, that's the crux of what we do every day. And it's a beautiful thing. Like, I don't know how people don't want to.
Definitely. So, I mean, even just
clicks for me.
that actually was funny because you're like, the 2013 version of me would be terrified. And that is so true with me because I am such an introvert. I love being home. I'm like, I'm not very social. And that's always been my husband. I call him our social butterfly. But now he is saying that same thing about me, because I've totally come out of my shell and I'm actually able to talk to people. And it's just awesome. He's like, this is the perfect thing for you, is to be able to talk to people on Facebook and just get comfortable in having those conversations, because it's all online. And then you start to get, come out of your shell a little bit, and you're able to talk to people and smile and, just be so confident in this and what you're doing. So awesome support. Social media is huge. It's so awesome. Everything that's at our fingertips. Like
training. I mean, yeah. I didn't know. I'm still I feel like a novice to Instagram, but I feel like our trainings these past few months have been awesome with it.
Yeah. And even just learning, I mean, you have your own website because you are going to be the CEO of your own company, and you have your own website, and you have all of these training tools at your fingertips So if you ever have questions, they are right there, and we're here to help. And, there's just so many awesome opportunities to learn more and to grow more. Just as far as every Monday, there's a national wake up call, and it's basically a training that
for all the coaches.
Yeah, for all the coaches that you just listen to, and you hear rank advancements, and it's just so uplifting. It's like starting your Monday off right. But as far as social media, like, can you even imagine trying to be a coach without this? Like, it's just
you would be
so
a salesperson.
Cool. Yeah, you would be a salesperson. And here, all you're doing is sharing pictures, sweaty selfies, or having fun with your kids. Like, it's so awesome.
Yeah. With the training tools, I really liked, it was actually on a national wake up call. A lot of times they just pull successful coaches in to share some of their niches or secrets, or things that they found have successfully worked for them. So with this call in particular, the coach was just saying how there's so many available tools now. There's so many trainings. As you see on the left, when you first get started, we go through Business Quick Start with you. Then you'll go into a Coach Basics training, and then there's what they call a success ladder. So each step you make, there's more coach training. There's marketing tools for everything. So they've laid everything out for you. And what this coach said is, the top coach in this company has the exact same tools at her fingertips as someone just starting right now. Like, everything's laid out for you, and it's the same across the board. And the success is there to be had. You just dig in, you grab the tools, and you use them, and it really is up to you. You're your own CEO. This is your company. If you want to see it, you're gonna learn, and everything's there. So you're not alone at any point in time in the step, and the step of things, I guess.
It's also cool because they always say, we're giving you so much information, and just bite off a little at a time, and then
call them gold nuggets.
Yeah,
take that gold nugget, put it in action.
Yes. So don't try to I know some people will try to bite the whole elephant, but if you just
only bite the tail.
Yeah, only bite the tail. Well, someone it's like the tortoise wins the race, right? Just slow and steady. And I guess if you want to be a rabbit, that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's awesome. I know Micah probably was a rabbit. Yeah. Okay. What to expect from our team? Look at how cute we are.
That's a cute picture.
So there are new coach trainings. We have a 21-day coach training that you would just right when you would enroll in the 21-day coach training. It's not like you have to sign up for anything. You just join a group.
It's through Facebook.
Yeah. And then every day you'll learn something new to help build your business and we want you to see income and benefits right off the bat. We can do weekly team calls, monthly team challenges, team building events. So down here we've got Super Saturday, and they do that quarterly, right? And it's just a live event.
So fun.
Seriously, they are so much fun, and they always do a live workout, live P90X, live Insanity was our first one. This group on the top, it was at Summit, and it's just some of the coaches in our group. And then this here is one of my challengers who lost 14 pounds doing the 21-day fix. I think she did 2 rounds of it at that point. So it's really just awesome because you also see recognition. You'll be included in our team Facebook page, leadership trainings.
So yeah, with our upline, like I said, we have a rockin' team. We're in the top 10 in the nation, actually. And we have a leadership training coming up in April. Did you know about that?
Yeah.
And so you can qualify to go, and it's actually here in Salt Lake City. So anyway, you're constantly receiving support and more trainings, and yeah, it's a great environment. And that is honestly one of the things that has totally kept me going and been something that's been a huge deal for me, is being a part of this really positive team and network of coaches. We have our small, intimate team at this point, which we're growing. It's exciting to see that we're growing and expanding, but we're also part of Team Inspiration that has literally 1,000 coaches and a lot of uplifting people. We all hitting it hard, and it's just so fun. We're all like-minded.
Yeah, we all went to dinner. We all did a dinner in Nashville.
There's about 60 of us, probably, 50 or 60.
What was it called? It was like the
Blues bar.
It was a blues. It was just so much fun. Just to hear everyone's goals and to meet everybody. Yeah, and we just hung out with all of these teammates. It was so much fun. Okay. Okay, so basically you have some options now. You can enroll in being a coach, and that's just being ready to share your journey and help others achieve their health and fitness goals. Or you can choose the customer route, which is you want to join a challenge group and you want to work on your own health and fitness goals. So those are the two options that we provide for you. As a coach, you would either, the best option, and this is what I did and this is what Audrey did, was to buy a challenge pack, because you get your Shakeology, you get your program, your coach's fee is waived, so you don't even have to pay the coach's fee, which is normally $40. And you get a month of the club membership, which is what I talked about as far as having that on demand, all of these programs at your fingertips. Or you can just enroll, and so you'd buy the coach's fee and then you'd also buy Shakeology, or you would just buy a fitness program and enroll as a coach that way. If you are military, then the coach's fee is always waived. So I think that that's really cool. So if you guys have questions as far as this, you can always ask. So the the ongoing business service fee is $15.95 a month. That basically covers your website. It covers the communication part, your Coach Online office, Beachbody On Demand. So you're paying $15.95 a month to be a coach, basically. But it's really cool because you do get 25% off all the products. So Shakeology is normally $135, but I get it, for $96 a month. So it's really cool. If you join as a customer, you still would save $50 to $80 on a challenge pack, depending on which pack you choose to get or which program you choose to get. And that's basically any program that you choose. They always have specials. Like this month, the special is PIO. So the PIO program plus Shakeology plus the club membership is all $140. And normally I think that program is $160 or $180 or something like that. So you are saving a lot of money. Or you can just get Shakeology, or you could just get a fitness program. But like I've done Audrey did and I did, and most people just do the challenge pack just because you save so much and you get to try so many awesome things. Okay, do you want to do this one?
Sure. So we'll just follow up with you about what you liked the most about this presentation. So that it kind of helps give you some motivation to just hop in, learn, and then see if it's for you or not. And
find out if it's a good fit.
Yep. And then do you want to move that up? And
then, which option appeals to you more, being a coach or a customer?
And honestly, a very natural way for this to happen is to be a customer first. I signed up as a coach from the get-go, but I was in a trial run. I really hadn't done these programs before, like Lara. And so I got signed up and I put it to the test. I did the 20-day fix, like I said. And Dee and I put Shakeology to the test. We each did a full serving for 2 weeks. So we blew through our month supply in 2 weeks. And we loved it. And it made us feel so much different that I was a customer basically for 2 weeks. I was like, I'm in. That's it. I'm in. So, but it is very natural to sign up as a customer. And then at the end of month 1, you can decide if this is a good fit for you. And in which case, we enroll you as a coach and you're good to go.
The other thing is it's very simple to cancel a coach. So if you do decide to jump in with the challenge pack and become a coach because that coach's fee is waived, and you decide it's not for you, all you have to do is send an email. It's not a big deal at all.
Yeah.
And everything like the Shakeology is bottom of the bag guaranteed. So if you don't like it, you would send it back. Which we've never had anyone send it back, right?
I actually did last month for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, she kind of had, I think, a little bit of an allergic reaction.
Oh.
She said she's sometimes lactose intolerant. So she didn't know if that was kind of it or not, which I thought was interesting in and of itself. But anyway, so it was kind of her digestive system didn't agree with it. So anyway,
yeah, there you go.
Yep.
And all of the programs are also guaranteed too. So it's good. Something you can think about what it can do for you, what this opportunity can do for you. We've talked about personal development and how we've grown from being a coach. We've talked about our health improving. So you can just kind of think about some of the aspects that could change your life.
Yeah, I think honestly, I quit the hospital and I needed something to do. And this has given me a huge part of why I loved working at the hospital, because I'm helping people. And it's amazing to get those emails of like, I really couldn't have done this without you. And all I'm doing is like cheering them on, checking in a couple times a week. And it still comes back on me that I helped them with that motivation. I helped set them up with Insanity or whatever. And, the world would be different without you. And so make an impact. I don't know. It's just an amazing thing. Why I coach now is way different than from the get-go. I love so many different aspects of it. It does so many different things for me. As we've shared a little bit, I'm sure you've gathered some info on how it has helped us. So it's been cool.
And you also like this little thing that popped up, who can I help? This is cool because it reminds me of I just barely read this in the Compound Effect. It's like when you go car shopping and you see a like or model that you like, and you start seeing it everywhere. You start seeing that model everywhere. And it's like, that's kind of the same thing. Like you start to think about, okay, how is this going to,
preschool, huh?
Yeah. How are you going to,
yeah.
How are you going to change other people's lives, or even just change your own? And you start to see, wow, if I did this, I could do this, or I could, go hiking with my family and I wouldn't be winded, or, just certain little things. And it might just be something really small, or it might be you see a bigger picture. So it's really cool. And you can look at, what your goals and your dreams really are. Start writing them down. What are your goals? Write down 3 to 5 main goals that you want to see happen in your life.
And are you doing things now that align you with hitting those goals? Are you in a situation where you're going to be able to find financial or freedom of time? If that's what you're wanting to be with your kids or family or whatever it is, or travel. I mean, a huge thing for me is I want to travel, and I want to travel with my kids. I don't want to feel like, $150 plane ticket per kid is too much and we can't take them. Like that is a huge driving motivator for me, that I want to take my kids everywhere and I want to show them the world and I want to see the world. And for me, that is a huge goal and dream, and something that helps push me to continue to build and continue to fight the fight to, build this into something that's successful and
absolutely
and exciting.
Travel is like up there for me too. It's just so exciting to think of all the things that we will be able to do, and that we actually have started to be able to do because of Beachbody.
Such as Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville. I mean, but even like my kids being in dance, I was able to let my oldest daughter be a part of the dance team, which was a little more money. And I was like, I can do this part of it. So it's really awesome, the things that you start to see.
Definitely.
If you guys have questions, obviously contact us. You can post your questions here or message us privately, email, phone, and we'll have all of this information up too. And that's it.
Great.
Holy cow.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much.
And yeah, have a wonderful day. Hope you get your workout in. Woo-hoo.
Yes, work out. Be healthy.
And then stop recording at the bottom.
Bye-bye.